Hello Cancer, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's coming up for you this weekend. General as always, it will not resonate with every single person, so please do take from this reading what makes sense for you as always and release the rest. So let's begin. Let's start with my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck and see what's coming up for you. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Cancer. Weekend vibes, what is coming up? All right, here we go. We have Kismet. Okay, beautiful card. You and I were two lost souls destined to meet in this lifetime. It doesn't matter how many wrong turns or choices we've made before we came into each other's lives. All that matters is that in the end, we got it right. We found each other. Okay? So you were destined to connect with this person. Look at the next card. You've got twin, the twin. You are my twin flame. You are the other half of my soul. No one else could ever come close to the type of intense spiritual connection that we are blessed to share. I'm honored that you are mine to explore this thing called life with. My life partner, my best friend, my soul spouse, my forever love. Beautiful. And then this is the next card. We have free. Okay, so this says, you've had my heart right from the start. My heart comes with no conditions, no boundaries, no color lines, no restrictions. It belongs to you, all of it. Together our hearts become one. Together our hearts are free to love, to live, to just be. Okay, so it seems, this all looks really positive here, but we'll have to clarify with tarot to see what's up heading into the weekend. So I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher deck here. You guys were destined to connect. This person is coming in as your twin flame, and you more than likely already know that. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Are you guys together? Are you in separation? What is up? We do have the Four of Pentacles, so you might be dealing with a partner here, Cancer, take it if it applies, who tends to be the jealous type. Maybe they can be a little bit controlling also. This is somebody who might be overly obsessed with money. They could be very frugal, kind of greedy, a little bit. What was the word I was trying to say? Just a little bit stingy with how they interact with you, certainly financially. So yes, you guys were destined to connect, but I'm also feeling that you guys might have been struggling in the partnership for whatever reason. We've got fours coming in. Four of Swords representing a break that the two of you might be taking at this point in time. There's this need to recuperate from something that challenged this partnership. It's a very strong connection though. You guys have a very special soul connection coming in as twins. You guys are mirroring each other, but that could also be two people who end up butting heads as well because of that. So if you're feeling overwhelmed whatsoever, Cancer, maybe this is the weekend to be able to assess the situation and take a look at why that is. We do have the Divine Feminine coming in as the Queen of Pentacles here. Someone who tends to be very nurturing, but also, interestingly enough, very generous, perhaps, with their money. But, there comes a point where you might have been interacting with this person and they weren't as giving with you. And I don't know why that's popping up here as far as money matters. Someone's frugal, and then we have a feminine here who's not as frugal. Somebody who's able to provide for themselves, who's financially well off, and we've got somebody here who's holding on to that money for dear life, Take that if it applies. Look at this. We've got another four coming in. Another reference to the fact that you guys are twin flames. And, just because a person is coming in as a twin into your life, that does not necessarily mean it's smooth sailing or that every moment that you spend with this person is perfect, because that's just not reality. So We've got 3 4s coming in here, 444. You guys might want to look up what that number actually means as far as an angel number. But if you're in separation, there is a potential for you and your twin to come back together. This can indicate a reconciliation, a reunion, a cause for celebration, happy times ahead, regardless of where you guys are at on this journey. So maybe this weekend is when you guys can actually figure something out to be able to fix whatever is not working in your partnership. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this with some additional insight. I'm going to pull from my dating scene oracle deck here, focusing on weekend vibes for Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know for the collective heading into the weekend? We have a world traveler, so that could be a literal meaning for some of you, somebody who really enjoys traveling the world. But it also does say, does not stay long, moves on to new adventures. All right, so you might have invested your time in somebody who wasn't going to stick around, and that might ultimately have been why you guys went into separation. Maybe you're dealing with a twin who's still on a very different path from you and still needing to explore and see what else is out there. That could certainly be a part of the twin flame journey for your person, needing to learn their own lessons, needing to live a little bit more life in order to figure out that you actually do represent the other half of their soul, that you are their twin. Maybe they haven't realized that. Maybe you have, maybe they haven't. Look at this, wifey material, okay? So perhaps, Divine Feminine, you feel that you're ready for commitment, you're ready for marriage, but your masculine has to be on the same page as well. We have sappy and sensible, sentimental and sincere, okay? That could describe the two of you. And then we've got head over heels. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is up with those messages. I'm going to pull from my Tabby Tarot teacher deck here. So I'm getting here, especially for the Divine Feminine, you're ready to settle down, but maybe your masculine is not. You're the more sensible partner, perhaps. And maybe your masculine, as sincere as they might be with how they interact with you, they might not be wanting to settle down quite yet. You know, especially, I'm just feeling it for the feminine. This could be for the masculine. Take it that way if it applies. But I do feel it for the Divine Feminine that you're head over heels when it comes to your masculine. You got to make sure they're just as head over heels over you. We do have the King of Swords representing this world traveler, whoever this might be. Okay. So this is someone I feel who might enjoy traveling the world, as I've mentioned. You guys could have already had children. The King of Swords can be a father figure for some of you. Could be an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So the King of Swords can sometimes be arrogant, can sometimes be a little bit cold. They think with their head rather than their heart. Very rational minded. Okay, they like routine. And maybe for this masculine, part of their routine is traveling or perhaps getting in and out of relationships. That's what they're used to. But here's the thing, look at this. You've got the Emperor coming in, clarifying wifey material. So here's what I'm getting, especially for the feminines. If your masculine really isn't or wasn't the type to commit to you, eventually they'll get there. It might take some time, but eventually I feel they'll be able to do that. We've got the Justice card. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra here. So once they're able to really face the truth of the situation and have clarity that you guys belong together, that they want to be a part of your life, to be able to bring balance back into this connection, they're going to do whatever is necessary for you guys to find your way back to each other. But right now, I don't think they're there yet, but they will eventually find their way to you in that way, because we've got this Knight of Swords. And again, the Knight of Swords is somebody who doesn't want to commit. They don't stick around for long. Does not stay long. Moves on to new adventures because they could get bored very easily. But I really do feel here that through this clarity, that this Judgment card is coming in, giving your person, I feel it again, more so for the masculine who's going to go through this awakening and realize that they owe the feminine perhaps an apology and wanting forgiveness and wanting to return, wanting to be a part of the feminine's life once again. All right, so that's what I'm getting from that. Let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here. So just a quick check-in for your connection here, Cancer. So let's start with my Voices Volume 1 deck. Taking a look at where the masculine is at heading into the weekend here. All right, I'm guided to this card. My biggest regret is in holding back my feelings when I was given the perfect opportunity to simply tell you that I loved you. Do you see that? I kind of get that for the masculines. They've got some regrets that they were holding back because they were too busy perhaps just exploring other options, being in and out of the feminine's life. They had the perfect opportunity to just open themselves up, but they didn't do that. So now they regret it. All right, so from my Voices 2 deck, let's go ahead and grab a card for the Divine Feminine. I'm guided to this one. Everyone keeps telling me to move on, that I'll get over losing you. How can a heart broken into a million pieces ever move on? Okay, so Divine Feminine, if you've been struggling to heal, to move on in however way you need to in the meantime, until a reunion presents itself to you, that to me is why you've got that Four of Swords, because this is allowing you to recuperate, to just have a mental break perhaps from the struggles and challenges of this partnership. Because what you might not even realize is that your masculine now has regrets over how things have played out, and it might ultimately fall on your masculine to reach out. I feel eventually there's a good opportunity that they might do that. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up here, guys, with some final guidance from your guardian angels for Cancer. Okay, well, 3 cards wanted to come through. We will take them. We have Jewel, Positive Change, and Manifestation. Jewel, every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust, we, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there is nothing to fear, there is only love. Beautiful. And then we've got Positive Change. Dare to be different when you are criticized. Remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. I kind of feel this for some of you when it comes to your career or certain aspects of your life that you want to do. You know, be different. Be yourself. And then we've got Manifestation. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. How beautiful is that message, Cancer, coming through for you? So whether it is tied into your romantic life, your career, your money matters, your relationships with friends, your family, your health, whatever it is, you have the capability to have this positive outcome and manifestation in your life. That is amazing. So focus on those energies heading into the weekend. All right, guys, so that's what I've got for you. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. That's it for now. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.